At 45, John's prostate began to send him warning signs. The frequent trips to the bathroom, the weak chain. He thought it was normal. He was wrong. Like many men, he was ignoring a problem that not only affects his confidence, but can have serious consequences. What shocked John, and will shock you, is that the solution was not in pills or expensive treatments. It was in a daily habit that society taught us to do with shame. In this video, we will reveal 3 powerful changes that daily masturbation causes in your prostate. We are not talking about myths, but biology. The third revelation, in particular, is a hormonal reset that few doctors explain, but which is fundamental to long-term male health. What you are about to learn can change the way you see your body forever. Think of your prostate as a small, highly efficient factory the size of a walnut. Every day it works tirelessly, producing and processing vital fluids for your male health. But like any factory, it needs regular cleaning. Without it, the production channels begin to clog. The system is congested, and what should nourish starts to stagnate and harm. It is just like a forgotten garden hose in the yard. Over time, the standing water creates sludge and blockages. In my practice, I see this prostatic congestion happens with an alarming frequency, and the cause is almost always the same: the lack of a discharge routine. Let me tell about 2 of my patients. The first, a 65-year-old successful entrepreneur who, due to cultural taboos, neglected his intimate health for decades. He arrived at my office with severe discomfort and difficulty urinating. The diagnosis? Such a large accumulation of fluids that his prostate was literally drowned. On the other hand, I have a 70-year-old patient who keeps a self-care routine 3 times a week. Your prostate exams? They are indistinguishable from those of a man of 40. The vitality and comfort he enjoys is the living proof of the power of a simple routine. Let's simplify the science behind it. Imagine that your prostate has a small but powerful engine that works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The main fuel of this engine is a hormone called DHT, dihydrotestosterone. DHT is a hormone that, although necessary for male development, is also linked to increased prostate as men get older. Masculinity, but over time, if not managed, can make the engine overheat. This overheating is what we call increased prostate, the cause of that discomfort and nighttime to the bathroom that steal your sleep. So, how do you avoid this wear and keep your engine running gently for decades? The answer is surprisingly simple: regular maintenance. Each ejaculation is like pressing a reset button on this engine. It drastically reduces DHT levels, giving its prostate a chance to cool and recalibrate. It is a vital discharge that prevents fluid accumulation and hormonal stress that over time leads to damage. Proof of this is not just in medical books. I see this every day in my office. I remember vividly of 2 brothers in their 50s with the same genetics. The first, because he believed in old myths, left the engine of his prostate working non-stop. The result? A worrying PSA, nights interrupted, and the beginning of a planned life around the proximity of a bathroom. The second brother, however, understood the importance of maintenance. He gave his engine these regular breaks, and his prostatic health was impeccable. His tests were those of a 30-year-old man. The clinical conclusion is undeniable. It's not magic, it's pure biology. It is a natural way, and at no cost, of keeping the engine of your masculinity running well for a lifetime, without the need for expensive interventions or medicines with side effects. By the way, if this engine and hormonal reset analogy made sense to you, type engine in the comments below. This helps me to know what kind of explanation really works and allows me to create even better content. And of course, if you are enjoying it, A simple click on the like button and the inscription helps immensely to bring this vital information to more men who need it. But the hormonal reset is just part of the story. Ejaculation also triggers another powerful change, this time at the cellular level, and this is perhaps the most important of all for your long-term health. Each ejaculation does more than just providing pleasure. It triggers a deep internal cleaning in your prostate. Think about it as a high-pressure washer for your system. The muscle contractions you feel are, in fact, a powerful force that expels old fluids and cellular debris that, if accumulated, can cause problems. This wash process is vital. It resets the gland, allowing fresh blood, rich blood circulating, rejuvenating tissues, and keeping health in the long run. Nevertheless, in my practice, I hear the same concern repeatedly of men over 50. "Doctor, I'm no longer young. I shouldn't be doing that." They fear judgment, the social stigma that makes them believe that the intimate self-care has a date of validity. But here is the naked and raw truth. This belief is dangerous. As we get older, this regular maintenance does not become less important. It becomes more important than ever. Ignoring this is like stopping brushing your teeth just because you have aged. The consequences are inevitable. But remember, this is your moment. Always choose a private, calm, and relaxing environment. This is not a sprint. It is an act of self-care. Listen to what your body needs and does not rush the process. And to enhance these results, complement this routine with regular exercises, a clean and balanced diet, and proper hydration. You are not just preventing future problems of your vitality. I will never forget a patient, Arthur, a 70-year-old retired carpenter with calloused hands of a hard work life. He came to my office not because of a pain, but because of a silence in his marriage, in his confidence, how he saw himself as a man. After a few weeks following this simple maintenance protocol, he returned. His eyes, which were once opaque, had a different shine. He leaned forward and with his embargoed voice said something I will never forget. "Doctor, my wife passed away a few years ago. I spent so much time thinking it was too old, that I had lost the man she loved. If I knew this 30 years ago, I could have given her a better husband, not just a tired companion. Would have changed everything." That repentance in his eyes was deep. Don't let this be your story. Your future has not yet been written. When we get to the end, I want you to see yourself in a crossroads. Each man at some point reaches this point. In one way is the standard route, which society often pushes us, the passive acceptance of decline. It is the way to ignore the signs, to believe that fatigue, bad nights, and loss of confidence are just part of aging. It is a path that, as we have seen, can lead to discomfort and repentance. But today, you discovered another way. It is the path of knowledge and self-care. It is understanding that your body has amazing healing mechanisms if you just give them a chance. It is the route where you use the regular discharge to keep your prostate clean, the hormonal reset to keep your engine run gently, and cellular regeneration for lasting vitality. This is the path where you improve your sleep, decrease your stress, and recover the confidence you thought you have lost forever. Start today. Take on the health control of your prostate and invest in a future of vitality and well-being. If you found this video useful, please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Be sure to enjoy and subscribe to more insightful videos on how to maintain your health through natural methods. And remember, taking care of your body is the best investment you can make in your future.